And welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Coletas, no luck. Cuts off the pass. Here's a Kobo. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. To the inside. And the dunk by Parker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Stolen by Satoransky. We're about 1 minute into the first. Anderson wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Pass to Diallo. The tray. Okobo looking over the floor. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Papagiannis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Pass to Okobo with the shot. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
No good on the second free throw. It's tipped. Stolen by Vesely. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Coletas. Pass to Okobo. Good. Great play by Coletas to set it up. Okobo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's hauled in by Diallo. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Okobo. Here's Corniche from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Anderson down low. Vesely. And Vesely slams it in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Okobo. Here's Papagiannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Rebounded by Papagiannis. To the right side. And that one's on target from the wing. Okobo's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's in there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's a Kobo. 6 points for him. Pass to Satoransky for the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the basket by Papagiannis.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Satoransky. He's got 7. Pass to Fall. The visitors with the ball. James outside. Shoots from the line. Second chance shot. It's to Diallo. Good on the baseline, Jay. Satoransky looking around. And stolen by Diallo. James right side. Here's Lloyd. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
.146 left here in the first quarter. Here's Satoransky. They swipe it. Pass to Anderson. It's rebounded by Tice.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
58 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Tice in the corner. 5 to shoot. That one misses. Excellent D there from Parker. Here's Anderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Satoransky. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside, James. Here's Jete. And that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Up 5. And the second quarter will get underway. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
It's deflected. Goes back up. Gets to Medu. This one for three. Here's Laprovitola. Here's Fall. Puts up a deep three. That one, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Fall. Here's Laprovitola. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Nice move. Kicks it out to James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Abrinas. Got it. Good job in the low post. Abrinas has got his first points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
On the wing, James takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Fall. Here's Medu. Inside. Back to Abrinas. Here's Fall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Lloyd. James wide open. Sinks the triple. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Abrinas. It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Kalathis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The visitors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Papagiannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Back to Satoransky. Anderson outside. Inside. Vesely. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Parker. Down low. Now here's Satoransky. Clock at 4. Knocked away. Diallo with it. Here's Akobo. Nails it from the high post. Okobo's got 8 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Anderson outside. Six to shoot. A fader. They get it back. Pass to Parker. The kick out to Anderson. Parker with it. Here's Cornish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Laprovitola.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Abrinas. There's the screen. Unloads. Here's Vesely. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Vesely's got his second bucket.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Got that one up quick.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Okobo. He's got 8. Brown wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Vesely. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
There's a minute 47 left here in the second. To the paint. Here's Okobo.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
1:35 left in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tice. Clock is at 3. From deep, James. Got a piece of it. Fader on the way. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Abrinas. To the inside. From deep three-point territory. And they get it back. Here's Laprovitola. It's rebounded by Tice. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And here's James outside. No basket, missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Pass to Tice. James outside. Fire. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now, here's Satoransky. Pass to Anderson. Kept alive. And here is Satoransky. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And stolen by Diallo. And here's the fast break. And it goes down 2 points. Cornish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Satoransky.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And it's a Kobo missing. Back to Anderson. Pass to Medu. Now Satoransky. Down low. The kick out to Anderson. Got a hand on it.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
There's the pick. Pass to Papagiannis. Off target with his 3. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Calathes. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Fall. Puts one up from 19. No good on the shot.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Pass to Abrinas. The second chance effort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Lloyd. James outside. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Jete. Kicks it out to James. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pass to Fall. Here's Laprovitola. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Wasengame. Still yet to score. Screen by Tice. James. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. To the middle. Here's Medu. No good with the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
James outside. Again, James missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And that one drops for him. Provitola's got his second basket of the night. There's a good screen. Pass to Lloyd. Kicks it out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Back to Satoransky. Parker outside. 4 on the clock. Another shot. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
1:39 left to play in the third. To the paint. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Free throw good, James. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oh, trying for it. And stolen by Diallo. Pass to Lloyd. From deep, James. Rebound by Vesely. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Yep, it counts. Vesely's got 10 points. James looking it over. Over to the wing. Such a wide open look.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's rebounded by Tice.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Free throw good, James. That one misses. With 4 seconds on the clock, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Calathis. Here's Akobo. Pass to Calathis. And here's Diallo. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Parker. Now Satoransky. Vesely. Back to Satoransky.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Calathis. Pass to Corniche. Here's Akobo. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now here's Parker. Back to Satoransky. Down low. And the dunk by Parker.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Vesely. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Akobo. The 3. The rebound by Anderson. Here's the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for him. And Parker drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Akobo. Good. It's Calathis who picks up the assist. Here's Laprovitola. To the left wing. Here's Abrinas. Screened by Parker. Shot clock at 5. Bucket is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's a Kobo. Here's Corniche. And the three off target. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Abrinas to the inside. And here they come. Here's Calathes. And he makes good on the layup. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And here's Anderson for three. Knocks down the three ball.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Papagiannis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Left side, Anderson. Here's Abrinas. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
James misses. And here is Satoransky. And he drops it in from the low post.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And they're on the break. Here's a Kobo. And Parker comes with the help. Back to Tice. And here's James outside. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 20 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Parker with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Abrinas. Into the lane. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And here we go. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Here's Satoransky. Now Hernan Gomez. Six to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
To the middle. Here's James. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. Add another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Papagiannis. Back to James. Here's a Kobo. His three-pointer's off the mark. He's all alone. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Tice. Here's Papagiannis. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Down low. Pass to Tice. Cranes the three-pointer.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
To the wing right side. Takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From deep, James. And he's good on the three ball. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin.